EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Ray McLeod's going to bring it out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. First and 10. They'll throw first play with Penix. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here comes the third-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. Throwing is Howell. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. To throw is Howell. That's taken in. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
The kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 7, Falcons
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Tight end on the move left. Now the lefty Penix on first down. He'll get this to the former Bear, Darnell Mooney. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4. Tight end motioning left. Now the second-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets this one up past the 30.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
on second down. Here's Penix. That's complete. It's the former Cardinal, Rondale Moore. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. From the gun, here is Penix. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds on to that ball for 1 count longer. And most likely was going to result in a sack.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
The return man can only make a fair catch, and it is at about the 8-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Past the 40. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory. Past midfield. They'll throw on first down with Penix. Left side in the hands of London. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Tight end, the motion man to the right. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
A touchdown apiece. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Let's go now.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. He's into space past the 25. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that, come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down. That's complete. It's Metcalf. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here's Howell. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He's got room at the 30. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
DK Metcalf was the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now it's Howell. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient. but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. The linebacker Jerome Baker there to make the play. They face second down and 7. Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. They'll run with Robinson, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. The veteran big Jonathan Hankins in there to end it. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
This is intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Seahawks will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run.
The speed on display. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play for Seattle. 42 yards. Howell. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Second and 7. Back to throw. Howell. Now a loose football. It's scooped up by the Falcons. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to take this past the 45, and that's good enough for a first down. And here's Bijan. Finding space inside the 40.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On first down, it's Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Kayvon Wallace. And the Seahawks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And that is brought in. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. They'll throw with Howell. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Noah Fant. Touch. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60. Ready.
From the gun, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Howell. That is brought in at the 10. And he is going to be out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 27. To throw is Howell. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Falcons are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So, we're at halftime here in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete to his tight end Fant. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. Ray McCloud on the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play action. It's Penix. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Let's go. Set up. Go street.
Moore going in motion.
79 Bronco. Check go.
On the give, it's Robinson. And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. The ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Look at the big guy rumble. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Bijan Robinson to the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Walker. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but The biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so...
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Yeah.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. And they are unable to add on the point after. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray McLeod going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Go.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. And now another extra point off the mark. 3 misses on extra points in this game alone. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Give, and here comes Robinson. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Give to Robinson from the pistol. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as he gets this up to the 42. So, no shortage of... They'll run. Yeah. Bijan Robinson. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. From the gun, here is Penix. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Now, Watkins on the return. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A handoff, running left, it is Walker. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Back to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Howell. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Howell has everyone set as they go for 2 here.
Let's go now.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll run with Walker. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Ready?
They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now it's Howe. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Here's Walker. And he's going to go backwards on that one and take him down back at the 6-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. This one caught at the 4.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Seahawks. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Mooney in motion. On the handoff, it's Algier. And that's well read by the defense. Knocked backwards. He's back at his own 9-yard line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. On third down, here's a run by Algier.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They were forced to travel.
Being on some chill.